Let us understand today string in details, string buffer, string builder also, and we'll see the details or in details of string. Okay, so just give here string example. Now here once I say string s1 equal to gems, okay, string s2 equal to, again I write here gems, right? Now if I say if s1 equal to s2, what will get? Or simply we can have system dot out dot print line. What do you expect? What will the output here? So save it here. Now let us check the output now. Java C string example.java, and then I say Java string example, right? Okay. Say here Java string example. So you're getting true here, right? But once I write the code like this, suppose I say here, just a minute. I say string s3 equal to new string here, right? And say hello. Again I say here string s4 equal to new string, and I say hello, right? And now I say system dot out dot print line and say s3 equal to s4. Okay, now run this code. What you're getting false here, right? Why it is so? What happens? Why the output is false? So whenever we have a constant value here, if s1 is having gems, and again I am saying s2 equal to gems, so this s2 will not have the separate memory for the gems, it will point the same memory of this guy. Okay, but in this case both are having the separate memory. So this double equal to doesn't check the value, it check the references, what reference they are having, right? If you're not understanding why this way, just you can understand here. I just say s3 here, it will display hello, but s3 dot just say here has code. Okay, check it s4 also. So since they are having equal, so you'll get the same hash code here, right? Okay, just simply understand here, the reference of this s3 and s4 is different. Okay, leave it this one now. But if I do here s1 dot equals of s2, right? And here I say S4 or S3, what we'll get? Check it out. So here you are getting true true in the above case. In the next case here you are getting false and this is true, right? So equals method check the value whether this value is equal or not, right? Here equals is checking this hello is equal or not. Yeah, equal, so it is returning true here, right? This is also returning true here, isn't it? Here it is returning true, but this guy is returning what? False. Why? Because S3 and S4 is having the separate reference or different reference here. This S1 and S2 is having the same reference here, right? Okay, so this is one example which you understood. Let us understand, and even I said also, like, because of the constant string constant pool we are having in the Java, there's one concept of a string constant pool, which if one string is having some value and if second string is holding the same value, then S2 will not have the separate memory, it will point to the same reference which we have in the constant pool, right? So it is just for the sake of performance here. Now I just say here new and create another program here. So we'll do more examples with string now. Okay, string constructor and some methods we can use here. So what are the ways to or make a string? Let us consider here string const demo. Okay, constructor demo here, and inside this, if I say here string s1 equal to new string, right? So here I am not passing anything here, right? In this case I can say system dot out dot print ln, and I say s1 dot length, right, plus space plus s1. I'm just printing the s1 also. Okay, and here I just give a message here plus from s1. Okay, now just save this file in the same location, save it. Okay, system. Well, so we have created one string object here. Here I'm not passing any argument. I would like to tell you there are 16 constructor in the string class. If you want to see here, look at here java p, there is a one command through which you can see what are the method, what are the constructor in the class. So java dot lang dot string, right? So you can look at here the string class, public final class is string, implement serializable and all, and here you can notice that these are the constructor. So there are almost 16 constructor, where here you are not passing anything, here you are passing a string, here you are passing character array and int, right? Int array and int, byte array and int you can pass. So there are several, even you can pass a string buffer, a string builder also, right? So these are the constructor which we can use here, which will help you to create say byte b array, and it is having the array like say it is a 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Okay, string, say here s2 equal to new string, and I say here b. So I'm passing the byte array here, right? So from this byte array I want to construct a string here. Now let us compile this code. String constructor demo. it is giving error here. So length should be in a bracket because it is a function here. Okay, now we can run this program and check. So in the first you have seen from S1 the length was 0, right? In the second I have not printed. So let us say here S2, this is also S2 and this is also S2, right? So see the execution here. So what you have noticed here, this time the length of this string S2 is what? 5, because there is a 5 byte here, right? And what are that? S2 is A, B, C, D, E. So 65 is the ASCII code of A, 66 is the ASCII code of B, right? Similarly C, D, E. So you can use like this way. Now suppose we have a character array here. Even we can pass in this B comma say 2 to 4. So it will take from 2 to 4 here, right? So index is 2 here. It is not having 4, so you can use this. In this case, you will have the, let me make a character array once. Character here I say ch, and this time I have a character array. So small a comma b comma c comma d comma e comma f. Okay, and I say s3 and I pass here ch, and I say s3 here, s3 here, here. Okay, look it now. So it is coming CDE, right? CDE here, right? Because I said 2 to 3 means from index 2 I want 3 characters. So it's up to you, like what are the arguments you pass in that, and then it will get string constructed. In the third one, character array, you are getting that A B C D E F. So it is 6 characters. So length is what? 6 here, and S3 is what? It is getting here A B C D E F. So similarly, you can construct from different integer array, character array. You can make a string here, right? If you want to get it back in a character form, just say here char cs2 and then equal to s3 dot 2 char array, 2 char array. Done. So whole characters from this string will come to cs2 now. Okay. Now suppose if you're having a string buffer class, say here a string buffer, there's one class, say b or sb equal to new string buffer. Okay, and then after say string s4 equal to new string and say here ch2, sorry, sb. Okay, and this string buffer is having some kind of data, say here James Bond. Okay, now I want to print this s4 here, so put it here and say s4. Okay, s4 dot length and s4 here, save it. So 9 James Bond is coming, right? Because it is having 9 characters here. So length is 9 here. You can construct the string from a string buffer, string builder also, right? Okay. So we understood the constructor concept of the string now. The next stuff which you have to understand is methods in the string class, right? There are number of methods we are having in the string class. So there's an index of char at, char array, substring. Okay, there are several methods we are having. So I'm just going to explain few of them. if you can see this Java P, you're having the methods like here. So char at code point before, lot of get char, get bytes and equals method, content equals hash code, index of, right, last index of, and okay, so we are having several methods, split, two lowercase and two uppercase, right? Okay, so let me explain few of them here. Consider I have one string here, a string s9 equal to what we have. There's a bigger string here. Say this is James Bond here. Okay, right. Now I want to split all the string here. How we can split? It's very simple. Just say a s9 dot split from space, wherever a space, just split it. But if this string is getting splitted, I'll getting 1 2 3 4 5 string. So you need to take an array of that, right? A string ss array equal to that, you have to do. Okay, now you can print here system dot out dot println and say ss of 0. Okay, 1 2 3 and say 4. So you can find ss, or just if you want, if you don't want to do that, make a for loop here. For int I equal to 0, I less than ss dot length, right, I plus plus, right. Open it and don't write this much times here. Remove it from here and say of I. So all the string will get display here. Check it out. Oh, it's just giving error. No suitable method found for split char. Okay, so you have to just say this space you have to give with double quotes. Okay, so you are getting the output here, right? Each and every string is displaying separately here, right? It's very simple. So you understood the split method here, and there are several methods, like suppose the S for which we have James Bond, I want to display in uppercase. Okay, so we can write here a system dot out dot println and say s4 dot to uppercase. Okay, to upper case here. Save it. Similarly, you can say to lowercase. It's all method is there. You just need to explore the methods and say here uppercase and lowercase. Okay, what is that? Print. Okay, so print ln here, print ln here, right? So you're finding the James Bond in capital, here James Bond in a small, right? Is this clear? Now suppose the James Bond, I want to get each and every byte of this. Okay, so what we'll do here, you just say here byte of p of array equal to s4 dot get bytes. Okay, so this get byte will give you the byte of each and every characters, ASCII code of each and every characters, right? Now I want to display, just write this code here and say p dot length and p of I, right? It will display each and every bytes here. If you just display together, give a space here like this. So you're finding the James Bond 64, 74, 97 is A, 109 is M, 101 is E, 115 is S, like that. B is 66, right? The James Bond which we have here. Here B is a capital one, that's why, right? So that is what bytes of each and every characters. I hope you understood this methods and constructor. You can just use some other methods. You have to go through the Java docs and check it out. Okay, this is what a string. Let us understand the string buffer here. So, or we have to understand first why a string buffer, because the string builder is having a string class is having some problem. What problem? Let us say string s1 equal to, I just say here a string 6. Have I used 6 here? No. So s6 equal to new, or make it here s6 equal to some kind of word here, say Tom. Okay, and then I say s6 dot concat. There's a concat function and I say Jerry. So I'm concatenating Jerry with Tom, and then I'm printing here system dot out dot print line, and I say s6 here, right? What should be the output? According to you, it should be Tom Jerry together, right? But here you will get Tom only. Look it now. So what is the output you are getting here? Only Tom, right? Why? Because a string is immutable. You cannot change the value of a string. Okay. You cannot change the value of a string. Once it is declared Tom means it will Tom only. Then how we can get this Tom Jerry together? You need to take another string here. Say here a string s7 equal to. Now this s7 will hold the concatenated value, but the same s6 is still Tom only. Okay. So you're getting the Tom Jerry together here, right? Look at this here. Understood. So I hope you understood string stuff, constructor, methods, right? And the immutability concept, right? So it is not mutable. I mean, you cannot change this value. Well, so that's all.